Na, sziasztok, ismét egy kis Mass Effect 2.
I'm detecting crates ahead that are holding unstable materials. A misplaced shot could cause a significant explosion.
Or a well-placed shot. Explosives useful. Burn through Krogan armor.
Ez két irányú dolog.
They've seen us.
Worthless. Find a real man. Getting up close!
Just let him down.
And charging! Too late! Now you're dead!
Ez hogy késő. Rövid sorozatokkal kell operálni. Pontosabb, mint csak. De hát, hogyha rajta tartom sokáig kellene, mert kicsit pontosan visszafejlődni. Nem jó fedezik?
Nothing can hurt me!
Hostiles charging!
Getting up close!
Just let him down.
Zsákutca? Akkor fullon vagyunk undaton. Nehéz fegyvermű.
On our run.
Watch it! Krogan charging! Getting up close!
Shields have failed.
Nothing can hurt me!
Hostiles charging!
Too late! Now you're dead!
Keep them back!
Hi, Mervin!
Az a klán vezető.
Too late! Now you're dead!
Ezzel az a baj, ezzel csak egyszer próbálkozunk. Munícióm fullon. Kutatási terminálkor szerezhetünk valami fejlesztést. Egyszer. Bingo.
What's this?
Nehéz fegyverlőszer. Akkor tudunk a rakétát.
Alive, unharmed. No signs of restraint, no evidence of torture. Don't understand.
For such a smart man, Professor, you always had trouble seeing evidence that disagreed with your preconceptions. How long will it take you to admit that I'm here because I wish to be here?
He wasn't kidnapped. He came here voluntarily to cure the genophage.
Impossible. Whole team agreed. Project necessary.
How was I supposed to disagree with the great Dr. Solus? I was your student! I looked up to you!
Experiments performed here. Live subjects, prisoners, torture and executions. You're doing?
We've already got the blood of millions on our hands, Doctor. It takes a bit more to put things right. I can deal with that.
You honestly think the experiments you did here are justified?
We committed cultural genocide! Nothing I do will ever be justified. The experiments are monstrous because I was taught to be a monster.
Morden, did you ever perform experiments like this?
No. Never taught you this, Malin.
So your hands are clean. What does it matter if the ground is stained with the blood of millions? You taught me that the end justified the means. I will undo what we did, Professor. The only way I know how.
What happens if the genophage is cured and the Krogan expand again? That will be on your head.
We justified this atrocity by saying the Krogan would cause havoc and war if their population recovered. But look at the galaxy. Batarian attacks in the Traverse, Geth attacks in the Citadel. Is this a more peaceful universe? The assault on your Eden Prime might never have happened if we had let the Krogan recover. We'll never know.
Megint a szokásos. Hogyha korogánokat hagyták van, mit tudom, akkor lehet nem jutottunk idáig el.
How would a Krogan population explosion have done anything to stop Saren and the Geth?
An increased Krogan population would have forced the Council to take steps, likely involving colony rights in the Traverse. The Turian fleets would be vigilant for any military activity in the area. They might have stopped the Geth at Eden Prime.
Supposition. Impossible to be certain.
Don't you see? We tried to play God and we failed. We only made things worse, and I'm going to fix it.
You talked about killing, but the genophage isn't lethal. It only affects fertility rates.
Krogan fight over fertile females. They become mercenaries or pirates because they see no alternative. They would be thriving in a cultural renaissance now had we not decided that this is what they deserved.
Inaccurate. Krogan population resulted in war. Simulations were clear.
Bárki mond, azért a Gamefollow annyira nem volt teóriahúzás.
Why work with Clan Weirlock? And how did you access the genophage data?
The data was easy to obtain. We all still had clearance. We were heroes. All I had to do was ask. As for the Weirlock, they were the only clan with both the resources and the commitment.
Erdnot has a larger camp than Weirlock. Why not use them?
Erdnot Rex is too soft. He wasn't willing to do the experiments I needed. It's Erdnot's loss and Weirlock's gain. Their clan will be the first to recover from the crime we committed.
Szóval próbálkozott az Ordot klánnál is, csak Vrex úgy gondolta, ez nem túl etikus, vagy mit tudom, hogy fogalmazzunk. Ez a game follow.
Malin clearly doesn't need rescuing. What do you want to do?
Have to end this.
You can't face the truth, can you? Can't admit that your brilliant mind led you to commit an atrocity!
Unacceptable experiments. Unacceptable goals. Won't change. No choice. Have to kill you.
Wait, you don't need to do this, Warden. You're not a murderer.
No. Not a murderer. Thank you, Shepard. Finished, Malin. Get out. No Weirlock left. Project over.
What if he talks to Mark Rogan? Tells the public about the modified genophage project?
Special tasks group good at covering tracks. No proof. Weirlock willingness to work with Solarian, unusual. Other Krogan will kill him.
Aren't you worried that he'll start his research again?
No. Locking this unit. Special task group can cut access to old data. Could start from scratch. Decades of work, though. Didn't teach you everything I knew.
You heard the professor. Get out before he changes his mind.
Where am I supposed to go, Professor?
Don't care. Try Omega. Can always use another clinic.
The Krogan didn't deserve what we did to them, Professor. The genophage needs to end.
Not like this. Apologies, Commander. Misunderstood mission parameters. No kidnapping. My mistake.
Nem
Thank you.
tudom, hogy a harmadik rész már el fog körül forogni, vagy a háborút úgy mondta, hogy a kaszások ellen végez legyen néni, hogy megszüntetik ezt a game follow cuccot, hogy a Krogának szövetségesek legyenek. Meg akkor megállítjuk úgymond a harmadik részben, a rakett, meg a... hogy is hívják már? Mi is már annak? Tálinak mi is már a nemzet faja, nem tudom már, azok közötti háborút.
Don't worry about me, Warden. How are you doing?
Should have killed him. Wanted to. Easier than listening. Easier for him too. Experiments indicate how far he's fallen. Expected it from Krogan. Not one of mine.
Maybe you'll remember that the next time you're discussing the ethics of the genophage.
Yes. So many variables. Stress responses. Impossible to truly predict. Something to think about. Malin's research. Only loose end. Could destroy it. Closure. Security. Still valuable though.
If you think it could be useful, why not hang on to it?
Worked for years to create modified genophage. Should destroy this. Malin's work could cure genophage. Don't know. Effects on Krogan. Effects on Galaxy. Too many variables. Too many variables.
You regret what the Krogan have become. You see the horror of what they did here. But you see the loss, too.
Wasted potential.
They don't deserve this, Warden. Save the data.
Point taken, Shepard. Capturing data. Wiping local copy. Still years away from cure. But closer than starting from scratch. Done. Ready to go. Ready to be off to Chunka. Anywhere else. Maybe somewhere sunny.
I'd like to look around a bit more.
Milyen renegát cselekedet? Ne, nincsen sem. Látom. A Verlockán szerver szúrta nélkül tetejűségét fogja szerint a fejlesztésre irányában nyújtanak. Kutatás adatok azonban jól jönnek a próbának veszélyesek, de a kaszások elleni harcban nélkülözhetetlen vernek. Morin asszisztensen nem jelent többé problémát. Morin mostantól a küldetésre koncentrál. Tehát tapasztalati pont. Megkapta az idegsok képességet. Iszonytató fájdalmat okoz egy szerves célpontnak. Új ruha. Új fejlesztésű mikroszála szövet. Használnak odatlan normális fejlesztés végére csapattak. Az összes klubán csapattak 21%. Ez csak bakára vonatkozó fejlesztés, de ez nehéz lőszer fejlesztés, 60%-a többet a mikrofúziós tömb. 15 000 támogatásra 12 000 találtam. Szerintem van 2000 iridiumunk. Még maradt 2 hűségmisszió elvileg.
Hilarious, too. Those little bastards were so smart. They did us to fight that guy, though, didn't they? Couldn't take us in a fair fight. And use diseases. That's a gutless way to win.
Ez a baka egy kicsit érdekes.
Clan Erdnot has increased in strength after the destruction of Clan Werlock. Based on population profiles, Clan Erdnot has adopted surviving members of Clan Werlock, mostly women and children.
Ah, it's got the roof. Surprisingly so. Glad to see it.
In addition, killing the Thresher Moth has produced several breeding requests for Grunt and one for Shepherd.
Egyszer beszélni kell. Szóval van 2 pontom, a kitörést tudnám fejleszteni, ezt a láncszóró gyújtógránát, vagy mit mondnak, az infernogránát. Én a tech páncélnak 1 pont kell hozzá. Hát még 4 pontom lesz. Most hiszem 30 szint a maximális. És 26-os vagyunk, akkor ez 6 pont lesz össze-vissza, akkor egy... Hát nem tudok kimaxolni. Hát bakának egy kábító lövést, azt ki lehet venni. 4 pont össze. Morninnak a hajra fagykitörést. Úgyhogy nem az ide sok pont válaszol. Személyre állítom a begyűjtőket. Szívón csapat még meg kéne, mert eltűnt felkerítőből.
One wrong step, Shepard. My scout made it back. We got him at the tent. Doesn't remember much beyond getting tortured, but he remembers you. Said you yelled at him until he got his hump out of that basin back here. You've got a quad, human. Thanks for saving my scout. Saves me having to train another one.
You see a lot of action around here?
Enough. Barren here and there, and snakes in any of the water safe enough to drink. Rex has made ceasefire agreements with some of the clans, but I still have to patrol, keep them honest.
What does the scout commander do?
We find out where the enemies are, and we make them think that there are too many of us to screw with. Sometimes that means harassing the perimeter, taking out a generator or 2. Other times, we play hide and seek. We leave lots of tracks, exaggerate our numbers.
That's not recon, that's sabotage.
It's a lot easier to count their numbers once you blow some of them up. Everyone knows where Erdnot is, human. It's not like we can hide.
So every clan on Tuchanka encroaches on the other clan's borders?
Borders? This is Tuchanka. Our borders are determined by the range of our guns. We are what we are, human. If we didn't fire at them, they wouldn't take us seriously.
Szóval ezek a klánok között a területi határon menj a fegyverük el.
Don't your storehouses have automated defenses?
Why bother? Half of what we eat is vermin. And if we get hold of defense systems, we don't use them to guard grain. We got weapons stockpiles to take care of. Beyond that, Our women and children get the security.
Your enemies go after civilians?
Easiest way to wipe out a clan. Women and kids can fight, but they're always outnumbered if another clan goes after them. If its women and children are killed, the clan's hope for the future is lost. It falls apart. We don't do that, though. Rex's orders. Even if it costs us a battle, we don't fire on non-combatants.
Szóval a klánokat általában úgy szokták egymáskész kiegyíteni, hogy a hozzátartozók a nőket és gyerekeket intézik el, ha lehet.
Taking care of your food supply would help more in the long run.
If Clan Jordan kills our guards and helps itself to our well-secured food, there won't be a long term. This is Tachanka. Having power and clean water means we're living in luxury.
Thanks for the information.
Don't know about the rest of your species, but you're good enough. One more win in the pits, and I'm retired. You killed that Thresher Maw on foot? Welcome to the clan, Urdnot Grunt. Honored to be a part of it. Good for you. Now go find something else to do. Those fools brought this Tomka back from a skirmish without its combustion manifold. They say it got shot off in the field. You tell me, how can you expect a Tomka to run without a combustion manifold?
Never seen a Krogan mechanic before.
What? You think we kidnap Krogans and let them do the hard work? Not anymore, we don't.
I found a combustion manifold out in the field. Is this what you need?
That'll work. Faster than building one from scratch, at least. You just saved me 3 days' work, Ewan. You've earned my time if you want it.
What's that you're working on there?
I'm tuning up these machines for battle. It's a wonder this Tomka here made it back to camp. It could be worse. A couple more hits on the broadside, and this thing would have crumbled.
Szóval ez még a járműnek a neve Tomka, vagy a faszom.
Krogans place so much importance on martial strength. How'd you become a mechanic?
How do you think those fools make it to the field to kill each other? Who do you think keeps the weapons working? Without me, there's no battle, just slaughter. I am the military might of Clan Urdnot.
How do you feel about what Rex is trying to do?
The old man's crazy if you ask me, which he just did. But that stuff fixes itself. If it doesn't work, Rex gets torn to shreds and we find out who's got the next best plan.
Szóval nem mindenki osztod annyira a véleményét.
Let me get out of your way.
Don't do me any favors.
Na, ez megoldva. 27-es szintet elértük. Tech páncél. Újratöltési idő 12 másodperc. Barrel 75%-kal.
Krogans hit by genophage, nuclear assaults, civil wars. Still survive.
Yeah, no thanks to you. Or anyone else.
Impressive to see life adapt, continue despite circumstances. Inspiring.
Igen, mert nekik némelyik szervező több van. Fegyes neki.
Could you be in here?
Ez egy nézőcsök böngészés. Lehet venni kinetikus pulzárt. 50 000 kererékbe kerül. Rohan karabélyokat fejleszt. Gépkarabélyokat. Van a biotikus sebzés, a szipererősítő. Nehéz pisztoly jelzés, titán pulzár. Illetve puska szinkronizált pulzár. Majd később visszajövünk hamar.
As I understand it, Clan Urdnot has a new member. So, you're our new warrior. The shaman gave you the customary upgrades, I assume. He's fast to pass up my work as his reward. Use them well. The Lord High Researcher for Clan Erdnot has no time to make replacements. But perhaps I can offer a discount.
You must be working on something important.
I was building the biggest, best offensive ordnance yet. A real ground pounder. But the new clan leader wastes my time with frivolous research. Crop genetics, medicinal improvements. You can buy that stuff from the Solarians.
Solarians created genophage, I've heard. Still trust them with medicines and agriculture?
Yeah, what else can the Solarians do to us at this point? It's not like they can make us even more infertile. Actually, wait, forget I said anything.
I take it you're a scientist.
I used to be a scientist. I designed weapons. Now my genius is wasted on frivolous things that don't explode. My predecessor said no one would understand the true worth of my work. As I pulled my blade from his chest, I knew he was telling the truth.
Not exactly what I would call effective academic peer review.
I don't care what you call it. We value the will to use what we create, not just the ability to create it. We don't count success until the ground shakes in response.
Mindegy, csak háborúzni szeretnék.
Enjoy your research.
Yes, move along. Don't touch anything. Place your bet on the pits you made. We won't regret it. Turians and Solarians look like outlaws. You'll be around here more crooked. Fought against them. Good fight's a good fight. Doesn't that?
Ja.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Na, maradt Garusnak a hűség missziója is történnek. Az ID-t elrontottuk valahogy. Baka parancsnokának. Ódor sámán. Az ördögbe is gyűlölöm ezeket az izéket. De ezt hallanod kell. Te része vagy Baka pantjának, és te vagy a vezetője. Szóval tartsd életben. Most udvariasnak kell lennem, el kell játszanom a szerepemet, de népünk haldoklik. A próbának mindig is többre értékelték a túlélést a hagyományoknál. Ahogy a népként megmaradhasson, szükségünk van a tartályba tenyésztett Bakára. Ukeni őrült volt, de egy tervvel rendelkező őrült, és ezzel a túlszányat szikladarab lakóinak többségét. Szóval hol vissza az átkozott küldetésről? Népnek szükség van rá, és ha mind meghaltok, rá fogok hújozni a síratokra, úrracsám. Fegyverfejlesztés. Szinkronizált pulzár. 20%-kal növel segítcsapánál meg puskát, nehéz puskát, vagy van puskát használ. 5000 platinából. De a kettes, az 5. Már adta a következőt hozzá. Mikrofúziós pulzár. 50%-kal a pajzsuk, egy biotikus férjelmeket. 15 000 platina. A mesterlövész is ehhez. Még egy puska fejlesztés kéne, az a termikus akna. Korogán életterve 25%-kal 2500 platinából, hogy Balkánra nagyobb legyen a Okanér egy olyan tudós, a retvírus tervez, amely éleszkedik a koronán genetikai kódja. E vírus készségfesztje módosítással egy kis adag befecskedésével változtatás idéz elő a genetikai kódba. Aztán egy 2 szintes. Nehéz fegyver először 10 000 iridiumba kerül, hogy 60%-kal növeljük a tárkapacitást. Ez fejlesztés kell. Első nincs annyi nulladik erőműség.
Still hard to believe Malin betrayed me, betrayed my work, disgusted by his actions. Proud of his nerve, though. Almost thought he lacked backbone. Hope he finds something new, better goal, better purpose, fewer torture tests.
You're really at peace with what happened?
Yes, of course. Can't change what happened. Life continues. Back to mission, back to work. Become like Malin otherwise. Civilian emotional processing faster than other species. Has to be. Short-lived culture can't spend time reminiscing.
So you really don't feel bad at all about what happened on Tachanka?
Yes, correct. Now at least. Greatly distressed at the time. Stages of grief, loss, anger, rationalization. Dealt with it. Most issues settled on Tachanka, some on shuttle back to Normandy.
Egy példát hamar túl tett az önöst. Igen, nem volt van.
Malin didn't seem like he processed his emotional response. He was obsessed with the genophage.
True, didn't mean to imply that Solarians were healthier emotionally, can still make wrong choices, bad decisions from grief, anger, guilt. Malin couldn't accept feelings. Made decision, executed. Probably before I left for Omega. Wish I'd seen it. Solarians still feel, just resolve it quickly. Explains lack of marriage, can't sustain courtship emotions. Or perhaps based on reproduction. Unsure.
What about Malin's data on the genophage? His attempts at a cure?
What about it? Have it over there somewhere. Not dealing with it now. Need to focus on collectors. Not important now, regardless. Appreciate you helping me back on Tachanka. Should get back to work. Wasted enough time already. Lots to do. Talk later?
How may I help you, Commander?
Valami hozzá fűzni
Is
való?
there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Valami hozzá
Op check is clean. Commander.
I assume everything's going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
with something?
Let's just talk for a bit. Unofficial. You and me.
Figured we were good, Shepard. Not going too hard, not pushing. There's something I should be concerned about? We've got a good thing going here, something I'd like to see through. Hope you feel the same.
Még most vissza lehet folyt táncolni, így azt akarom.
Don't be concerned, Mr. Taylor. Just keep doing what you're doing and we'll be fine.
Mm-hmm. You're teasing something. We've got a good thing going.
Azt, hogy egy dráma.
Save the drama for the collectors. You're lucky you're so damn you. League of your own.
Moving fentről lefelé.
Not grunt. I like it. I have a plan. That makes me... It makes me want to fight, not just able to. At Uvik, I wanted to disembowel him, to tear out his spine like a trophy.
We started this because you were losing control. Now you sound more violent than ever.
Rex said I was normal. Just had this built-up stuff because of being grown in the tank. Now that I know it's not an outside thing, and I have a place as a Krogan, I like it. Our enemies are in trouble, Shepard, and we better not run out of targets.
I'm not planning on living like this forever, Grunt.
Talk like that, and it won't be your choice. I'm sure as hell not quitting with a whimper. Just so you're clear where we stand.
Hey. What's happening? You got a lot of questions, don't you? I miss your friendly nature when you're not around. I've been thinking, we've seen a lot of shit together now, and you're always coming to talk to me. It's just, I'm not really a girls' club kind of person. I like you, alright? That's a good place to stop.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Can you do anything to give the Normandy an edge over a collector ship?
My shield fortification will help, but I don't think there's much more I can do.
Have you got time to talk?
Sure. Let me just... Come on, you little bullshit! Oh, sorry. I've got a small fever and I'm taking it out on the port drive cord. Don't worry, it's nothing serious. Got sloppy while doing some suit repair.
You're sick? Do you need help or time to rest?
Really, it's not that bad. If a stray bit of bacteria could really kill us, we'd have all died by now. The fever should go away in a day or two. Don't worry, it won't affect my performance on the mission. It's not even an illness, really. What we experience is actually an acute allergic reaction.
How did you get sick this time?
I took some fire in a fight back on the Alderai. Nothing serious, but I needed to open my suit to check the wound. I disinfected properly, but one of the section seals had taken some damage, and foreign matter got out of the disinfected zone. It was a stupid mistake. You always check your seals before doing local treatment. Unless you forget. Then you get a damn fever.
You can seal off part of your suit?
Right, like dropping emergency doors on a ship during a hull breach. It won't stop an infection that gets into my bloodstream, but it prevents a surface infection from spreading.
How exactly does the sickness work? It's an allergic reaction?
Right. Say I get exposed to a human disease, like, what did Navigator Presley have that time? Chickenpox? I wouldn't get chickenpox, but I'd run a fever as my system reacted to the foreign presence. Depending on where it hits me, I could get other symptoms. Nausea, vomiting, everything you'd expect from being sick.
Were your immune system stronger before the Geth drove you from your homeworld?
Not as strong as those of most races, definitely. I'm not a biologist, but there's a theory about it. Because our planet lacked insect life, plants developed symbiotic relationships with large animals to spread seeds or pollen. Most viruses on our world were partially beneficial, so our immune systems evolved to be weak. They were more likely to adapt to contamination than fight it.
The Quarians colonized other worlds. They couldn't have all been like that.
They weren't. Most colonists went through a period of mild illness before adapting to the new environment. When the Geth took the homeworld and our colonies, the sterile environment on the flotilla ruined our immune system's adaptability. Even if we colonized the new world or reclaimed our own, we'd need a long process of bioengineering to recover.
Szóval azért magyarázza, hogy nem ragaszkodnak annyira a saját bolygóikon, és sok időben alkalmazkodnék a szervezetüknek.
I don't know if I could live inside a suit my whole life.
We're in our suits even among family. The most intimate thing we can do with another Quarian is link our suit environments. We get sick at first, and then we adapt. It's our most important gesture of trust, of acceptance. I haven't trusted anyone enough for that, though, except, well, no Quarians. You know what I mean.
Elvileg most a románcolon a férfi karakterrel bukik egyébként Tál is, férfi söpöltre. Akkor Len felvetette azt, hogy most a közeg, mint amikor leszokták venni ezt a... Ez a... tudom én... utalás arra.
I appreciate the thought, Tally. And I feel the same way. But you don't have to prove anything to me.
I know. Nevertheless, I'd be honored to link suits with you, Shepard. You know, if you were a Quarian and we weren't already on a suicide mission. I'm going to tinker a bit more. Thanks for coming by.
Elvileg van a videó, ami megmutatják, hogy néz ki egy maszk nélkül. Hogy néz ki a valódi arc. Oké, akkor keresni, de majd találni médiában. Vagy kék anyagot. Ilyen kék színű a bőrük. Vagy ilyen világos, utána.
Thinking about past missions.
Mint egy kis avat.
Got a minute? You might learn something. I've done a lot of crazy things, but I never tried to take on a Thresher more on foot before. Standard operating procedure when you get a Thresher always run the hell away. Pick up sticks, move the hell out. Krogan don't know any better, I guess. Still, hell of a fight. I was trying to remember how many Cerberus operatives I've killed. Lost track around 50. Guess your elusive man's big on forgiveness. I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
Eleinte beszélgettek sűrűn, most már kevés.
Shepard, anything new? There is something I've wanted to tell you. I've done many things in my lifetime. I thought the galaxy held nothing new for me. Since joining you, I've realized how much more there is. You must have seen many things in your years of travel. As a maiden, I served as a mercenary. I fought tyrants and pirates. I experienced everything the galaxy has to offer. As a Justicar, I saw parts of a sorry space few know about. I destroyed villages and saved cities. I even fought a Spectre.
Why did you fight a Spectre?
A Turian named Nihilus. He may have been on council business, but I witnessed him kill an unarmed civilian. Following the code, I attacked.
Nihilus, hát például ő vele kezdődik az első rész, hogy ő az a Turian, akiket figyel, hogy fantomokkal lehetünk ki.
Nihilus seemed like an honorable Turian, and a good specter. He may have been. However, killing unarmed civilians is wrong.
Akit végül Szeren ölt meg.
How did the fight turn out? I had the advantage, but he was good. He returned fire and tried to run. We played cat and mouse in the wilderness for 2 weeks. It was exhilarating. Finally, he created a situation in which my only options were to let an innocent die or pursue him. The code compelled me to save the innocent, and he escaped. I admire how he adapted and used my code against me. When we met, I witnessed you kill a merc who had no chance against you. That mercenary was armed, and I offered her a way out. She chose to ignore it. What have your years as a Justicar been like? Mostly tedium and hardship. Traveling on freighters, wandering through rural areas, rooting out injustices, big and small, putting down corrupt officials. When I arrive in a remote area, individuals often approach me with matters of justice. My judgment rarely turns out the way they hope. How do you pay for transportation between worlds? Asari captains often welcome Justicars. We reduce pirate attacks. One raid was called off when the pirates were able to verify that I was aboard. Why would you destroy an entire village? I tracked Morinth to a remote colony world. She'd perverted an entire town, making them worship her and bring young Asari as sacrifices. When I arrived, she fled, throwing her minions at me in waves. They bought her time with their lives. When it was done, only small children remained. I left them in the authorities' care and continued my pursuit.
Szóval azért pusztítottál egy falut, mert a lányodnak voltak a hívei, akik rád támadtak.
What was being a mercenary like? I was a young, impulsive maiden who discovered her talent for combat. I reveled in it, until the day my troop was hired to guard a mysterious shipment on its way to some clandestine drop-off area. I discovered the shipment was slaves, to be traded to the collectors for advanced technology. You supported the slave trade? In my foolish youth, I'd certainly engaged in questionable practices, but never anything patently unjust. I demanded that we turn around. My mates disagreed. After they were dead, I brought the ship around. The collector craft was just arriving. They closed faster than I could flee. Fortunately, we were close to the mass relay. I got through, and they did not pursue. What did you do with all the slaves? I lectured them on the virtues of strength and defending oneself. Then I distributed the armor, weapons, and credits of my dead colleagues, and released the captives on the Citadel. We're not done with this yet. I am sure. It will be my honor to be by your side at the end. You think we're all gonna die? You've assembled a powerful group, but we are fighting an unknown. I am ready for whatever comes, but I do not fool myself about our chances. We'll finish this mission and live to see the end. I hope you are right.
Hey, got a minute? I heard about you and Jacob. You were such a great couple. But he's back on the market, right? Maybe I should start wearing my come hither hood. I heard about you and Jacob. You were such a great couple. But he's back on the market, right? Maybe I should start wearing my come hither hood.
De már rám nyomorunk Jacobra együtt vele románcolni, akkor már kaszom még Rögtön ezt a szöveget nyomassa, csak mindig. Nem lehet máshol belebezélni.
Commander, what can I do for you? Do you have a minute, Miranda? There's a lot to do, Shepard. Maybe another time. I'll let you work. Of course, Commander.
Most a férfi Shepard lenne, akkor még tudom megjen aztán a szituáció, most így Jacobbal azt a szöveget adnál.
Any chance we could get to the Citadel, Shepard? I'd like to follow that lead on Sidonis.
I'll let you know, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
Addig mi interakcióban nem csinálj. Az első részben üttem a felegből fog egy több pályát kidolgozva, a második részben ez kevésbé van. Bár nem sok maradt az első részben lévő bejárat, tehát egyre követséget hagyták mindent. A harmadik részben itt hosszúnak be fellegvág. Akkor már életű leszünk az első részben. Most ahhoz meg az omega van, hogy pont kidolgozva. Tarancsol a lejszelme, csak arra megcsinált. Nekem a páncél.
Also, according to Segítség, a drill recently passed through customs. The Segítség office may have more information.
Sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am. Yes?
I'm trying to find a local forger. He goes by the name of Fade.
Yeah, I know him. Alias, anyway. He's been a thorn in the network division side for the last year. He works with the Blue Suns.
Where can we find him?
If I knew that, he'd be in a cell. Best I can do is put you on the trail. There's a warehouse in the marketplace. Some of Fade's contacts work out of there. Go ask them some questions. Gently, of course.
Why haven't you been able to catch him?
Whoever he is, he's damn good at avoiding Segítség. I think someone on the inside's feeding him information. Either that or he's got access to our databases and comm channels. I don't know which is worse. But you're outside C-Sec. Maybe you can nail his ass.
I should be going.
You need anything else, let me know.
Megjelenik bárki is.
Yes?
My associate's trying to find his son. We think a local criminal may have hired him.
That should be easy. We don't see many drow here. Here we go. One of my men reported a drow recently. And he was talking to Mouse. Interesting.
Mouse?
Ah, petty criminal. Probably not the guy who hired your boy, but a messenger. He's a former duct rat. Runs errands for anyone who'll pay.
What sort of trouble has Mouse been getting himself into?
Odd jobs for shifty people. Duct rats take whatever's available to get by. Data running, fencing stolen goods, selling illegal VI personalities. Actually, he was selling one of you.
Me?
Yeah, when you erased a file, it would say, I delete data like you on the way to real errors.
That's pretty extreme, Commander.
Laugh it up, Garrus.
Buggy, though. It crashed every half hour. The error message was about how the galaxy was at stake, and you should fix the problem yourself.
What was it you called Mouse?
Duct rat. It's a local slang for the poor kids who grow up in the station. When they're small, they tend to play in the ventilation ducts where adults can't get to them.
Aren't the ducts dangerous?
Every couple of months, we pull a little body out of them. Lacerated by fan blades, broken by a deadfall, suffocated by vacuum exposure. Those are just the ones we know about. More just disappear. Maybe they get sucked into space. Maybe they fall into the protein vats the keepers run. Mouse survived long enough that he can't fit in the ducts anymore. He was one of the smarter ones, or the luckier ones.
I've heard enough.
Mouse is usually upstairs outside the Dark Star. He works out of a public comm terminal. You should pick up a copy of the Shepherd VI when you talk to him. It sounds like your boy's running with the wrong crowd.
Yes, I agree.
If Mouse can't get you in touch with your son directly, he'll know who can. I'll help you if you need it.
You don't know us, Captain. Why are you going so far to help us?
I've worked to care for 2 years. Every day kids turn to crime because they've got no other choice, because their parents don't care. You're trying to save yours.
He faces a dark path.
We better hurry then.
You didn't tell him that Cole had plans to assassinate someone.
He's a cop. He tried to stop Koyat, and one of them could end up dead. I don't want that.
Yes, of course. Thank you, Shepard.
Keresdük meg az egeret. Az egérrel. Apa bűné. Azt mondja, elmondja, hogy megtalálta megszakint a kapcsolat, bégyikos asszony megbízás volt a Felegvárban. Tényleg meg kell találni a fiát, megbadályozza ugyanazokat a hibákat kövessen, mint ő. Keresd meg az egeret. Beszél az egerettel, felső szinten van a sötét csillag. Gárus szemet szemért. Megtalálta Sidonis tartózkodó, ő volt az, aki elárult a csapatát. Sidonist a Felegvárban látták legutóbb egy Fakó nevű gérillár és csempésztársaságban, aki segít a szökemények eltüntetésén. Keresd meg a Fakót. Beszélj a Felegvárban. A neopiaci raktárban Zaker szállni. Ebből most van térképünk. Egyszer ide a raktárhoz kell eljutni, ahol a Gáruszé, és a másik pedig a sötét bárnál van. Az egér. Na, akkor menjünk el.
Yeah, I can get that. No problem. Well, okay, that might be more difficult. No, it's fine. I got some Quarians who can strip the copy protection. Just costs more. Yeah, I got the package. It'll be there. Don't worry. I'll deliver it myself. That won't happen. You can count on me. Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, no, I understand. Yeah, You won't be disappointed. Well, I just need a bit more time. It's not my fault. Nobody told me the package was in 2 parts. Yeah, I know. I'll get it, don't worry. End of day, no later. You can count on it. I understand. That won't be necessary. I'll throw in a copy of the Shepard VI. Hey, I've always worked real hard on that. Yeah, sure. I can get you 2 cases by the end of the day.
You Mouse?
What are you... Oh, shit. Krios. I thought you retired. Commander Shepard? I thought you died. What do you want with me?
Be still, Mouse. You can change your pants in a moment.
Mindjárt gatyás
How do you know Thane?
Krios? He didn't... If he didn't say nothing, I ain't either.
When we heard the name, I didn't think it could be the same Mouse. He was the contact on the Citadel when I was active. He and some other children would gather information on my targets.
You put children in danger to spy for you?
Children, the poor. My people's word for their kind is Dralafa, the ignored. They're everywhere, see everything. Yet they are never seen. You gave another drill instructions for an assassination. Who's the target?
I don't know. I didn't ask. Because the people I work for, they can make me disappear. I'd like to help you, Krios. You've always done right by us, but I ain't gonna die for you.
Look, you know Thane. He wouldn't ask if it wasn't important. Do it for him.
I want to. He was always nice to us. But these people ain't nice, Krios.
Nobody's gonna know you talk to us.
Mouse, I swear that you won't be named.
All right. He came with that hollow you took of me. Said he wanted a job. I ran through your old contacts to see who might give him a shot. The guy who offered was Elias Kellum.
One other thing. That Shepard VI you're selling?
Oh shit, you heard... Look, you were dead. It was totally legal to make a VI of you.
Kérekes olyan szélén.
Give me a copy and we'll call it even.
What? I mean, sure, yeah, absolutely. Sorry about the whole... Just so you know, there's 3 Volas who are patching it all the time.
Tell me about Kellum.
Human. Moved to the Citadel about 10 years ago. He was little people when you were here, Krios. He got big after the Geth attack. Lots of the big guys from before got cacked all in them big fancy apartments up on the Presidium. Now he runs the rackets on the lower end of the ward. Shin Akiba. He's seriously bad news.
You did good, Mouse.
Yeah. Hope I live long enough to pat myself on the back.
Kellum will never know.
I hope not. I'm out of here, Krios. Next time you're in town, just don't bring the family.
That couldn't have been easy.
Mouse knew more about my life than Kolyat ever did. He smiles up at me, broken teeth and scabby knees, bare feet black, a dead-end future looking up at me, worshipping the petty gifts I offer. I was the only good thing he had back then, but I left him as I left Kolyat.
Mouse said you had a hollow of him.
Yes. A foolish bit of sentimentality. I can perfectly recall every moment I spent with Mouse. He pulls at my arm, smiles. He wants to know that I'll remember him, that anyone will remember him. I take the hollow. He smiles at himself in miniature on my palm. Then a frown crinkles his brow. He pats my pockets, checking for other hollows. Where's your son, Krios, he asks.
Don't blame yourself.
If I don't, who will? We must carry the weight of our decisions, Shepard. You, of all people, know this.
Let's head back to Bailey.
Beszélj Bailey-vel, és kikérdezzük Alias Calamot a kolat célpontjára. Na! Szia, Hedrolex! Te vagy az új feliratkozó? Mi a fenn? Meg vannak ilyen dolgok beállítva, de nem mindig van használatban. Nem mindig szoktuk kiírni, és
Yes?
Can we talk about my associate's son?
You talked to Mouse? Did you get the name of the guy he's working with?
Elias Kellum.
A pont az linkelt ebben, amit én is leszettem.
Look, this is awkward. Kellum and I have an agreement. He doesn't cause too much trouble and buys tickets to the CSEC charity ball from me. In return, I ignore him.
So,
he pays you off. You were eager to help us before. What about now? Is it too inconvenient?
I said I'd help. It's just there'll be repercussions if I don't handle it right. He and I give each other space. It keeps the peace. I'll get some of my people to bring him in and set him up in a private room. You can interrogate him yourself. I'll stay out of sight. If I'm lucky, Kellum will believe that I had nothing to do with it.
Bring him in. We might not have much time.
I'll make it happen. Wait here.
Akkor működtet. Amelyik az Arivát még nem próbáltam, de hát az is mondjuk angolos lesz úgyis, mikor a doktornőkkel megmenteni. Aki utána jó hátból ver
bennünket. Got Kellum. Tell Bailey we're ready.
He'll expect me to get him out of this.
Not today, I think.
Captain, his lawyer's here. Bet Elias has his VI set to page him if CSEC gets within 10 meters.
I'll stall him. Get in there and work fast.
We should question him together. Keep the pressure on. Thoughts on how we approach it?
Ez játszunk jó és rossz zarut.
You talk to him. Appeal to his self-interest. I'll put the screws to him if he needs it.
Very well. I'll pretend to be on his side. But if we waste too much time negotiating, Bailey won't be able to stall Kellum's advocate.
Get me out of these restraints, Bailey. Pretty funny bringing me down here like this. What the hell are you two?
Hát ez most nem elérhető.
Bailey has nothing to do with this. We just want a few answers. Off the record.
Off the record in a CSEC interrogation room? Sure.
You hired an assassin. Who do you want dead?
I want to see my advocate.
Your advocate hasn't arrived. We're trying to find him.
I'm not saying a damn word until he's here. You two are in way over your heads. Bailey won't let you touch me.
Bailey doesn't know you're here, but he will, after we're done.
This is off the record. No criminal charges will be brought against you.
What are you, frog boy? Our little sidekick? What, kid? You gonna bore me into confessing? You ain't shit. Come on, hit me. I dare you. No, huh? Didn't think you had the balls.
Think carefully, Elias. I want to catch the assassin, not you. Why stick your neck out for him?
You want me to confess to putting a contract on someone? You think I'm stupid?
I get the name, I walk out. You never see me again.
I got no reason to believe you.
You don't have a reason to disbelieve either. We're running out of time. Bailey can't stall his advocate for long.
Are we done here? Because I got people to see. Goddamn waste of my time.
Mármint mire értelem? Ja, hogy a kínozás... nem szoktam, anélkül is ki lehet belőle rángatni a választ, vagy húzni.
How about this? You tell us the target.
I said get out of my way, Bailey. You have no right to... What the hell is going on in here? Step away from my client. Is that... Do you have him tied to the chair?
Glad you could make it, Freddy.
Traffic was bad. You'll need a shovel the size of the Citadel to dig yourself out of this.
Ne, lövjük a Phantoms.
This is all above board. I'm a council specter.
Shit.
What? What's that mean, Freddy?
Spectres can do whatever they want, Elias. I can't help you.
Shit.
If it was you I wanted, I could kill you and go. I want the assassin. Tell me who the target is and I'll leave.
Damn it. Joram Talid. He's a Turian, running for a tentative Zakira ward.
Where can we find him?
His apartment's in the 800 blocks.
Let's go.
Miért? Rossz zsarukját van válasszam? Hát ezt így is kiderítették, hogy melények.
What's the story? Why'd Callum hire the boy?
Assassination. A Turian named Joram Talid. You know him?
Joram? Yeah. You might have seen his posters around. He's promising to end organized crime on the ward. Thing is, his message is all mixed up in race politics. He's anti-human.
Szóval egy olyan Turian, aki nem győz az
Things so bad that people can openly campaign as anti-human?
Before the Battle of the Citadel, the alien population thought we were violent upstarts. Look what's happened since then. A human fleet guarding the station for months. C-sec filled with humans. Anderson does what he can, but some people have lived on the station since before humans had starships. They see it as a coup.
Szóval azért nem bírja az embereket, mert annak idején még fel lett várva, nagy része Turiának voltak az F-véde, a konfliktus most a gettávolás után sok lett az ember, ezt is kevésbé.
If a majority votes for him, like it or not, that's how the system works.
That's a nice ideal, Shepard. Sergeant, get a patrol car. These two need to get to the 800 blocks.
Yes, sir.
Mondjuk úgy még nem játszottam végül egy renegált verzió. Mindig rossz kis film játszunk. Mert úgy nem tudom mennyire lennek hűségesek a csapattársak.
There he is. How do you want to play this?
Follow to lead on the maintenance catwalks. Tell me what he's doing. The Krogan bodyguard will make him easy to follow.
Where will you be?
The darkest corner with the best view.
Nem csak én arra
I'm on
kérdezem, lehet, hogy
Lord of
kéne
Hunters.
így játszani.
Grant that my hands be steady, my
Milyen
aim be true, my
renegálban, mert
feet
így
swift.
érdekében játszottam végig.
And should the worst come to pass, grant me forgiveness.
A mentésen meg azt hiszem, hogy bejöttünk a... Köves Joram Talidot.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
You can count on it.
Show the humans they won't get their way. Thanks. Just remember, it's not all about the humans. They couldn't have gained this much power without the Council's support. Taking back our ward is only the first step. We must remove the cowards and appeasers on the Council. This doesn't stop here. I won't rest until the humans have been removed from power. Other races wait patiently for hundreds or thousands of years to earn an embassy. To the humans, no! They win one battle and think they're owed a council seat. My people won a Krogan war before we asked for that honor. That's not how we do things. We respect tradition. Humans think anything 10 years old is obsolete. Worthless. How can they contribute to a 2,000-year-old government? Have we seen anything good since the humans moved into Zakara Ward? I like your food. I'll have to take your word for that. I can't eat human food. But let's be serious. Since the Shinakiba Enclave opened, crime has increased. Incidents of racial tension are up 24%, despite 116 new CSEC officers assigned to the ward. Of course, most of those officers aren't Turians, or Solarians, or Asari. They're humans who turn a blind eye to the crimes of other humans. That corruption goes all the way to the top. Don't think a human with a CSEC captain's badge is any less a crook than the thugs he deals with. It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
You can count on it.
Show the humans they won't get their way. Ha! Thanks. Just remember, it's not all about the humans. They couldn't have gained this much power without the council's support. Taking back our ward is only the first step. We must remove the cowards and appeasers on the council. This doesn't stop here. I won't rest until the humans have been removed from power. Other races wait patiently for hundreds or thousands of years to earn an embassy. To the humans, no! It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
I'm following. Have you got him?
Looks like he's talking to another voter.
Any sign of Cole yet?
No.
I'm moving to another position. Ahead of him.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
No problem so far.
Melyik ajtón menjek? Egy őrző.
Do you have the target?
I've got him.
Én annyira nem jöttem rá, hogy az első részben miért kell őket négy szkennelni. Feladatként. Bár mondjuk úgyis kiderült a sztoriba, talán, hogy a kasszásoknak segítenek.
Can you give me an update?
Most nem figyeltem már.
What's he doing? Shepard, what's his status?
Már meg keményen kezdhetem a
I don't
betöltet.
think we can pick up his trail again. I'm heading to Delete's apartment. Meet me there.
Nem baj, akkor visszatöltjük a megtudálást.
And so the Wheel of Fire mills another soul. Entropy wins. Entropy always wins.
Annyira nézelődtem, hogy mit találhatok, hogy nem figyeltem, melyik irányba megy. Igen, mondjuk pusztítónak volt fordítva, de egyszer így egyszerűen mondták.
It's been wonderful talking.
I'm on him, Thane. He's talking to some voters.
Understood.
You're in position?
Yes.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
I'm following. Have you got him?
Looks like he's talking to another voter.
Any sign of call yet?
No.
I'm moving to another position. Ahead of him.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
No problem so far. Stay close, Shepard. Do you have the target?
I've got him.
Target in sight. Can you give me an update? I'm almost in position. He's letting the bodyguard do all the work. That lets him deny involvement. No sign of trouble.
Azt egy kicsit leúzták az Andromedát. De ennyire az nem lett sikeres, még lehet, hogy egy másik trilógia lett volna elmesélve.
I see him. I'm following. No problem so far. What's he doing? I don't have a good angle. What's he doing?
Férfi vagy
One of his guards is talking to the bartender. Looks like a shakedown.
I'm relocating to the next room. Let me know if anything changes. Target in sight.
Azt még nem játszottam, pedig az BioWare-es játék, tudom.
I got that weird feeling, like somebody's watching me.
You're running for office. Lots.
Stay with him.
BioWare-től a legutóbbi szerepjáték, amit játszottam, a Jaden Fire volt.
Maybe you'd better do the damn job I pay you
Azt
for.
meg mindkét féleképpen játszottam. Nyitott tenyér és zárt ökölös.
Take me home.
He's meeting a couple of mercenaries. Looks like the same group his bodyguard comes from.
He looks nervous. Could be he's noticed you.
Maybe he saw Kolyat
Hát a
in here
PC
somewhere.
verzió volt a Special Edition.
There are obstructions ahead. No
Még az a
sign of
plusz
trouble.
karakter is benne vannak.
Stay on him, Shepard.
I see him.
Először azt választottam, még az zervágás. Az a piros ruhás jöttem be. Második imba, amelyik már ilyen lila ruhában olyan volt.
Kolyat!
Csak a annyi megkötésben nem volt annyira romantik, ott lehetett, hogy női karakter is
He's heading to Toledo's apartment.
kevésbé. Amíg itt is van, csak hát... Meg a kedvenc egy csapattal sem, amicsoda volt.
Kolyat.
A hercegnél.
This is a joke.
A Jaden Fire.
Now you show up.
Help me, Drell. I'll do whatever you want. C-Sec. Put the gun down, son.
Get out of my way. I'm walking out. He's coming with me.
They'll have snipers outside.
I don't need your help. All of you, back off! I'll kill him!
Játéken tudom, hogy van egy olyan...
Sorry, Thane.
Jó.
Oh my god!
Never hold a gun on someone unless you're willing to make them feel pain like that.
Get outside to lead. Yeah, I will. Take the boy into custody.
You son of a bitch!
Your father doesn't have much time left, Goliath. He's trying to make up for his mistakes.
What? So you came to get my forgiveness? So you could die in peace or something?
Meg elvileg egy romolgot is láttam, hogy a női Shepard-del lehetett védeni Mirandát, hogy össze lehet hozni.
You're angry because I wasn't there when your mother died.
You weren't there when she was alive. Why should you be there when she died?
Your mother. They killed her to get to me. It was my fault.
What?
After her body was given to the deep, I went to find them. The triggermen, the ringleaders. I hurt them. Eventually killed them. When I went back to see you, you were older. I should have stayed with you.
I guess it's too bad for me you waited so long, huh?
Goliath, I've taken many bad things out of the world. You're the only good thing I ever added to it.
This isn't a conversation you should have in front of strangers. Boys, take Goliath and his father back to the precinct. Give them a room and as much time as they need.
I'm surprised you're letting him do that.
You think he's the only man who ever screwed up raising a son? I have to get back to the precinct. Come on, I'll give you a lift.
Roncsoló lőszer, elérhető újra. Találtuk a észbiztos jelzést. Nem találtam Glowway, de 30 000. Na jó. Mindegy, azt innen folytatom meg is a YouTube-on. Még a harmadik része nem tudom, a Citadel kiegészített, az eleve végig lehet játszani.
The kid's been through a lot. I ran some searches in the CSEC archive. About 10 years back, a bunch of real bad people were killed. Like someone was cleaning house. The prime suspect was a drill. We never caught him.
10 years is a long time. Whoever was responsible for that probably doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, I guess you're right about that.
How'd it go?
Our problems they aren't something I can fix with a few words. We'll keep talking, see what happens.
Your boy shot some people. No one I feel sympathy for, but there it is.
I watched those guys shaking down businesses and threatening humans.
But he can't just get away with it.
The kid wants to make a difference, give him community service.
Community service for attempted murder? What jury would agree to that?
None that I've seen. This would need to stay out of the judiciary, strictly within CSEC.
Interesting. I'll think about it.
Thank you, Captain.
Börtön helyett közmunkára ítélt. Ahhoz a pici Na jó. Eljött a Tauro játék ide.